Afghans deserve better. The Afghan people who have been in this conflict for 4 decades. Look at the ground situation. 70, 60, 50%, depending on who you believe, of Afghanistan is under their control. They seem to be taking a district a day, moving the way they are on the battlefield. Who can have any leverage in terms of dictating an outcome to them, or frankly, for that matter, to other Afghan political actors, including the Ashraf Ghani government? We are willing to work with the international community on one thing and one thing alone. Peace in Afghanistan is non-negotiable for Pakistan. No other country has lost more or will lose more if instability continues in Afghanistan. That's why we're asking, talk about how to get to a political settlement, and everybody needs to put their weight behind it. I can tell you, I was just in the US. I was very happy to note that the US is committed to a political settlement, is trying, and we are willing to facilitate whatever we can. I think this is frankly made up, and this is now a really dated talking point. I'm sorry, but the ground reality is that the US has decided to withdraw. When the US decided to withdraw, it of course knew, given that it had been in the country for 20 years, that there was going to be major instability and the Taliban are in a position to make advances. Now that is happening. So now to turn the guns towards Pakistan and say, well, you can do something. When there were 150,000 troops, we were saying, make a political arrangement, settle this politically. In the beginning, 2002 to 6, Pakistan said it. Nobody listened. So now please, focus where the failure is. The failure is within Afghanistan. We are not the ones who made those choices. Whoever did, those are the ones who should answer. The Afghan government is sitting there. All they are doing is trying to use Pakistan as a scapegoat. Nothing could be more unfair for a country that has suffered 80,000 casualties, $150 billion of losses, all for a war next door, 3.5 to 4 million refugees still in Pakistan. Let's not blame the victim. Pakistan is the victim of a war we had nothing to do with in terms of starting. We still fought and fought very hard and sincerely, but please, where Afghanistan's failure lies, that needs to be pointed at Kabul, not Pakistan. The Prime Minister of Pakistan leads this country, and he uses all his institutions as his constitutional powers allow, and has a very good, very close, very constructive relationship with the military, who support every single decision he takes and the government takes. This question really needs to be dropped. Let's focus on substance and the fact that we have a crisis in Afghanistan on our hands that no other country needs more than Pakistan, and we've been saying this for 20 years. Urgency and political settlement with an urgency. Let's focus on that, please.